Alright, welcome everyone to this match in quarterfinals of 6WC 2024. This is gonna be the United States against Vietnam. This is gonna decide yeah, this is gonna decide who's gonna be playing against Peru in the winners bracket, and I believe it's also gonna decide who's gonna be playing against China in losers bracket. I'm not super certain about that, but yeah, whoever wins this is gonna be playing Peru in winners bracket. Yeah, these are teams that are fairly far away from each other in terms of seeding. We have Vietnam at seed 11 and the United States at seed 5. Both teams, both teams just having a decent. There is 6 seeds in between them. Usually you would see the United States being favored to win this matchup. That does not mean, however, that Vietnam cannot compete against them. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna be dealing with in this matchup. We have, on the side of Vietnam, we have some veteran players, especially Firewood, who has been playing 6WC since the very first iteration of the tournament. And Mayendel Chino, who has always been an active tournament player, Jari Jumbon Naruto being relative Fungus as well, actually, being a relatively newer faces to the tournament scene, but who have been playing for a little bit. And Hoshin, I believe, also falls under that category, although being a little bit older of a player. I think he did play 6WC3 for his team. And then we have Inukaya Kane and Joy, who I'm not too familiar with, unfortunately. On the side of the United States, we have Catmaid, Inia, Colin, Sorenthy, W-Man, Osutori, Research, and Mr. Throne. The players I initially mentioned, Colin, Inia, Catmaid, and Sorenthy, and W-Man to an extent, are all well-known faces in the tournament scene, although with a little bit. At least aside from Sorenthy, I don't think. Maybe Inia as well. But Colin, Catbait, and W-Man, they've been in the tournament scene for a little while, but not for too long. Sorenthy, however, is a player that's actually returning recently to the tournament scene, having been away since like mid 2022 or late 2022. And having only recently come back. Definitely one of those standout players, though. Generally super, yeah, just incredibly, what's the word? Just a really good ult player, in general, I'd say. And yeah, then there's also Tori and Dinia, who can just play reading, cut mid as well. Colon plays just about everything, I believe. I'm not super familiar with skill sets, don't ask me for skill sets. Thankfully we do have the seeding though to look at for that.
Interesting stuff.
Yep. We have Vietnam, who did perform best surprisingly enough on, I'd say, Hard Rock and DT. Their hidden 2 score was definitely their most lacking aspect in qualifiers. Nomad 5 as well, so definitely not too much of a gimmick team, and maybe the old tier picks may not be in their favor either. You have picked like that Nomad 3, which was also not stellar for them. The rest of the picks seem fine enough though, at least going off of qualifiers exclusively, which isn't the best metric to go by, but hey, if it works, it works. And the United States just having a consistently good seeding on everything other than Nomad 2 and Nomad 1, so it took them just a little bit to acclimate during their qualifiers lobby, I'd say. I don't think those are weaknesses you can really exploit against the US. But yeah, just a very consistent team, I'd say.
Yeah. But like, I think for the US in particular, there are some holes that Vietnam could possibly poke into. We are obviously looking more towards the side of like consistency maps. So like hidden one, number one, but obviously number one this time around isn't all that. Co- what's the word I'm looking for?
Consistency.
Conventional.
Oh yeah, conventional.
That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I heard there's number one this time around was a attack map or something.
It's from what I said, from what I heard last match from Gambler, it's a very techy map. Yeah, like it's
Yeah,
meant to
but
be
yeah.
slightly techy, but the mapper might have went a little overboard with the tech elements.
Of course, typical Nominamo. But honestly, you
Yeah.
should be seeing a rather close match. Sorry, rather close matchup of all the picks. I don't think Vietnam was that far off from the US in terms of overall average score. We are obviously seeing like
Yeah.
tiny gaps of like 200k, except for maybe the bigger gap maps like 101 and Hidden 2. Like as you said earlier, that
Yeah.
Vietnam isn't much
I think
of a
Hard
gimmick
Rocks and
roster.
DTs actually are gonna be what's closest between these two teams,
Mm.
at least
Yeah, it's
seeding
definitely gonna
wise.
be like it's gonna be like a very close contest when it comes to the DT maps. But 101 maybe US might have a little bit of leverage. But we'll see.
Yep, but Vietnam does not trail too far behind, especially with a player like Chino who's just an absolute powerhouse when it comes to hard rock consistency.
Of course, of course. That's what I like to say, like to point out for the side of Vietnam, they have a lot of like rising stars as of recent. We're looking at players like Jerry Jumbo, who I think he had a recent pop off, from my memory.
Yeah,
I don't think he,
Jerry and Kuznaruto have like they've been around for a little while, but recently they've been playing spectacularly in tournaments.
yeah, like I think these are the kind of players they really want to look out for on the side of Vietnam. And as for the US, I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like most of them are they
Good.
kind of just came out of nowhere.
I uh, yeah, a lot of them just came out of nowhere and then they're currently just coming back from a 2 year break.
Of course.
And then, like, Catmade, I know because they played Boomer Cup. And Colon, actually the same as Catmade. Pretty sure he got seed 1 individual in qualifiers for Boomer Cup, actually.
Yeah, like players like Osutori are definitely gonna be the kind of stars for the United States here. Because if I remember correctly, for the past few tournaments, they have been high seeded. I think they also won SCT, which is 150k
Yeah.
tournament. So it'll be interesting to see how both of these teams pair up with their individual shining stars.
Yep. I think overall these two teams have just a lot of players that can definitely stand out on their own. I believe we're only gonna have one warm-up, though, as I think Vietnam said they didn't have a warm-up for this match earlier in the match chat. So this is gonna be
Okay,
our
I
only
see.
warm-up, and I'm already getting tired of the song.
Interesting. Alright, sure. I also like to point out that, like, we're definitely gonna see some skill caps being pushed. If I'm not wrong, the overall difficulty of the round of sorry, not round of 16. What am I saying? Is it round of 16? No, it's quarterfinals. Sorry,
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
quarterfinals.
quarterfinals. SR is gonna be a little higher than quals. I'm not entirely sure how these teams fared on their previous matches, but we should see some of the players maybe getting slightly skill cap with the ever increasing SR.
Yep, I believe Vietnam's match was an upset against Ukraine. I'm not certain. Do not take my word for it. I don't remember what Ukraine's seeding was.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is an upset. 5-1.
Yep. And they didn't seem to have too many issues in that match.
I mean, yeah, like for most of these teams, I think the SR shouldn't be much of an issue until we get into the later rounds. The top half of the seedings should be having a slight bit of trouble from here on out. But we'll see. As I observed from the earlier Malaysia-Japan match, some of these maps are quite spicy.
Also, apparently, there's multiple players in the in the US currently playing 2 matches at the same time, which is interesting to say the least.
Of course. We're gonna be here for a long night.
Yeah. I have heard this guy 5 too many times.
Yep. So what's going on? What's the bomb up not starting?
I think someone's having issues with their internet. Just taking a while to download.
Oh, this is such a typical 6-digit match, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair, I don't know. Sometimes also just decides it doesn't want to download fast. Like even with also direct, sometimes a map just takes 5 minutes to download for no good reason. Even if it's not like a especially heavy map. And this is a tech map, so it likely has a storyboard.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. Anyway, I really want to start talking about the potential picks and bans and protects for both of these teams. So
Yep.
what do you think? What do you think the possibilities are here?
Oh, God mode.
What?
They are actually studying the map.
For fuck's sake.
They did not want us to
no.
talk about picks and bans. They don't want their strategies leaked.
Bro did not want us to yap about it.
Yeah. Jerry is calling Chino sus.
Chino sus.
Yes.
You know, I finally downloaded the map. Inshallah, he probably did.
Chino actually going hard rock on this map, which makes it like 6.1 star. This probably has some funny sliders.
Yeah,
But this map looks kind of fun so far. Oh, this looks like farm.
This looks like a 2018 map.
This looks like 2018 a 2018 attempt at tech that I can just farm.
Actually, though, like this seems like early day tech before tech was even a thing in tournaments.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Anyway, while they are busy with the warm up, protects. I'm not entirely sure what Vietnam is gonna protect against the US.
I almost assume Hard Rock won, but I'm only saying that because Jin is the player I'm most familiar with in this roster, aside from Fire Red. So it might just be completely wrong, and they might just be a hidden team with Chino in there.
Probably. I think they might want to like avoid the hard rocks here. That would be smart because the US does have a very solid hard rock roster this time around.
Who's in for the Hard Rocks in the US? Because I think Kosutori is I honestly have no idea.
Presumably India, definitely.
Oh yeah, India. I forgot about India for a second. Yeah,
I don't exactly
definitely
know what the other players
a menace when it comes to Hard Rock.
Yeah. As for the other players, I have no idea. what next? It's probably Joy. I don't know.
I think Joy is part of the. Wait, I am not super. Unfortunately, neither of us seems to be super familiar with either of these rosters.
I mean, I know more about the
okay.
Vietnamese roster than I do the US.
Same. Oh wait, Joy is a name change from I'm Duken Hut. Or yes.
Right.
That name does sound familiar. Much more than Joy at least.
What the jerk cooking?
Okay, but he has not name changed recently. Never mind then. Just ignore me.
The rumblings of an old man. I think
Yeah.
okay, should be getting to the text picks and bans now. Vietnam should be relatively on par with the US in terms of everything. Maybe on the less specialized picks, of course, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think Vietnam definitely does not want to go into gimmick against the US. I think
Oh,
everything
definitely not.
else could like potentially go in their favor if they play well. I think gimmicks is the one thing they really don't want to play. Or
I guess so,
especially
but
reading gimmicks.
Vietnam does seem to have a pretty strong like tech roster, I believe. The tech and tapping roster. So they might want to be looking more into those like speedier and more finger control intensive maps. So we're looking at maps like, of course, DT3 Fremont Run, as you saw earlier, the half tech.
Yep.
Number one could be on the table.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Okay, that was not what I expected from Vietnam. Okay.
Honestly, this is kinda what I was expecting.
I mean, okay,
oh.
you see, from what I see, right, like the US topped the entire 6WC in quals on Hard Rock 1, so I don't know whether this is a smart move here.
Okay, but Vietnam does have like Hard Rock is definitely one of their stronger areas for Vietnam, because I don't think the US has any weaknesses, like at all.
Oh no, definitely not. But like,
So I think just going into whatever you're strong at is a good idea, and Vietnam does have a lot of very strong Hard Rock 1 players. I think Hard Rock 3 and Hard Rock 2 are a lot riskier for them.
yeah, presumably so. They should be rather comfortable on Hard Rock. I'm not exactly sure whether the qualifier results are throwing me off, because it's all like basing is off, but I pray that they should be equal in standing on the Hard Rock pick. So
yeah. Going into the United States Protect, we are waiting because they're currently thinking and not stelling. They are very much braining, according to Catmade.
I'd like to point out that Catmade, I think he's a Japanese person.
I think they have Japanese flag here.
Yeah, I noticed. I think they're exchange students. It's crazy. Japan could use the extra player, but unlucky.
Yeah.
I also like to point out that I think the sound stream isn't working.
Huh? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, the Discord audio stream.
Yeah, Discord audio.
That should have fixed it, hopefully. Okay, no, it did not.
We'll see that no 1-5 protect.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
We don't have the protect.
1-5 protect. Yep. Very.
I'd say interesting in the sense that I was expecting more of a hidden 2 protect than number 5.
I guess that's what they're more comfortable on, because like hidden 2 this time around is kind of a massive gamble. It's AR7 is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but the United States does have the gimmick players to play it. Catmate, I think, is one of their star gimmick players. Inia can definitely play gimmick more than Shilletson. And
Yeah.
yeah,
And
Mr. Throne, I
my
think,
angel.
is played.
Sorry.
I think Mr. Throne is the player in the US roster I'm least familiar with. So I'm just basing off of what I remember from their previous matches, and I think he played Hidden 2 in at least one match in group stage.
Yeah. US really dragging out the timers here as they are trying to rack their heads around this their first ban. We also see a Hidden 2 ban coming out of Vietnam, which is understandable. But for the US at Seed 5, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be taking this long.
I think they're just kind of stalling for their players.
This is kind of like a very cheap tactic. It is very late in Asia.
Yeah.
Like, presumably I thought they would be more prepared coming to the match.
Now,
But I don't know, I never...
Yeah, one
Okay,
thing I want to mention is that it is currently a little bit late into the night for the Vietnamese players. So the longer this match goes on, it might be a little bit worse for them. It is, I believe, 11 p.m. in Vietnam right now, which is not horrible at all.
Yeah, but
But some players might start getting tired later on.
It's probably a very cheap tactic for you to be dragging out timers.
Yeah.
So that you like tire on the Vietnamese players it's not good.
I don't think that's quite what they're going for. I think they're just waiting because they did mention at least two of their players are in other matches right now. Specifically Colin and Wyatt. So that's
I don't know why
interesting.
they would do this to themselves, but sure.
Yeah. Also, they banned Hard Rock 3 and I didn't see.
Uncharacteristic ban.
I think Vietnam just has a strong Hard Rock roster, and as I said, the US doesn't have weaknesses.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, United States, I'm pretty sure they're one of the top teams, if not the top team in the Hard Rock department. So the Hard Rock 3 ban is a little bit of a head scratcher there. Okay, maybe I might be wrong. Maybe Vietnam has some secret tech that I do not know about. I might be misinformed. But we will see the first pick coming out from the United States. Presumably they're gonna go for something that doesn't involve the players that are in other matches. I don't know why they are. Okay.
Alright.
What kind of power move is this?
That's definitely interesting.
Are they this confident, or is this like some sort of like mental warfare?
I think it's just to... I think it's just because they don't have... Since they don't have a lot of players right now, they're just going for a safer pick earlier on. I think might be what they're going for. Especially because I don't think... actually, Colon should be in for us, I think. But... yeah. I think since they're missing players, they wanna go for the safest picks they can go for.
I mean, I guess so. But I'm not quite sure about the instant pick into the protect. I
Yeah, it's not my favorite strategy, but it definitely makes sense considering the situation they're in right now.
Well, I mean, 6-digit tactics are quite like bronze lobbies. I don't understand the intricacies of it, so...
Oh, there... Oh, so 6 players in the United States roster are currently in a match, apparently.
6?
Yes. Voluman, Inia, Sorenthis, Research, and Colon are all playing 3 different RVNC matches.
Did they have better schedule than anything? Oh my god.
Yeah. That is gonna be interesting to watch as they struggle with schedules.
Yeah.
And we see...
We'll see
wait.
think
I don't think this is the kind of map Research usually plays. I thought he was like a DT hard rock player, but eh. Um,
yeah, I don't know, man.
don't take my
Maybe this
word
could
for
be
it, honestly.
this could be the
I'm
US's version of throwing. I'm not entirely sure.
I am very confused to not see Fire Red coming in for this instead of instead of Vietnam.
I'm pretty sure they were in the lobby earlier. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, the thing is, I usually think of Fire Red as a very strong gimmick player. Fungus definitely a gimmick player as well, though, so not someone to take lightly on it. And Jerry Jumbo is well versed on this kind of stuff, I believe, as well. Because Naruto and Joy are a little bit more of a question mark for me, but just because I'm not super familiar with them. Fungus is gonna be the
Yep.
first one to me, so.
And Joy following afterwards. 2 down for the Vietnam. Not looking too hard for them right now.
Yeah, it is the United States Protect. So
I guess
theoretically this
we'll
should
be-
go in their favor. Fungus and Jay continue to struggle. Jerry Jumbo and Naruto though holding them to their FCs. Which could definitely leave... Nope. Naruto is gonna miss and rage mob his mouse. Which is...
Yeah, we see
yeah.
the US obviously being very comfortable. This is I mean, this is a chance for
I'm not catching every slider end in this map.
I'm
Because
not quite
yes,
sure what the bounty is, but
Devante
okay.
is catching all of the slider ends on this map.
Ooh, yeah. On a map like that, no, hell no.
Yeah, definitely one you need practice for.
Yep. And Jerry Jumbo yapping his way off in chat. So we await the next Vietnamese pick, the first pick. Please, for the love of God, do not pick different deck. We should not be seeing this again. I think they might be looking to more of the... Okay. I mean, as I expected, one of the predicted maps that... One of the maps I predicted that Vietnam would be picking in this match is of course V1. They do have a lot of solid individual bot players, so they might want to capitalize off that.
Yep.
Of course, Jerry Jumbo most likely being that hidden anchor for the Vietnamese roster. Not sure about the rest, maybe Chino will hop in.
Yeah, I think we have Chino coming in for the Hard Rock, and I would not be surprised to see Firewell as a second hidden. But
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It could also just be anyone else, honestly.
The question is, will they overmod?
I don't think so. I don't think this is an overmod map. I think something like Fremont 2 is definitely something you're more likely to see people overmod on. Just because HR is, well, not easier to be consistent on than no mod, at least for me. But for some people it will be. Just because it's straight up just precision.
Right. We do see few roster swaps here. India coming into the lobby, presumably going to be the Hard Rock anchor for the side of the United States. Whilst the other three players remain the same. Vietnam finding the fourth is going to be Chino, of course. And it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same three players that we saw earlier on the previous map, so... Fire rate not coming in. Can we stop stalling? Indeed, can we stop stalling, please? Less yapping, more playing. Come on, people.
Okay, we have... Nayeon coming in for the United States, another player I'm not super familiar with, unfortunately.
Oh, it's India. Don't worry about it. It's a name change.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So, of course, it's gonna be...
What is it? What is it with tournament players and changing their name to some K-pop idol right before the fucking... Literally during 6WC. Gavis also did that and actually tripped me out during a Brazil match.
You know, it's either that or like they changed to some like hot anime character name.
Okay, that's better though, because I can actually recognize anime characters.
Yep. We did see an earlier break from Joy.
Yep.
On the Hard Rock.
Yeah, shouldn't matter too much as this map is fairly long.
Yeah, but the accuracy is obviously gonna matter here.
Yep. Yori Jumbo is gonna be the second one to miss on the hidden.
Oh, unlucky. I'm not sure if this double Hard Rock is working quite well for Vietnam here. Joy is dropping a lot of ag.
I'm just biased because I just can't really play hidden super consistently. But I'd say it's much easier to be consistent in this map on the Hard Rock than hidden.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Mr. Throne will be the first one to drop for the US. One hidden down. There is a bot player down for the side of the US. Everyone else still holding on strong. Chino absolutely outclassing India here in the first few sections. As we get into the break, we are somewhat even. US is obviously having the upper hand here. 100k leading score.
Yep. Not an unrecoverable lead for Vietnam, especially with Jerry Jumbo and Joy both with really good recovery combos. If anyone on the side of the US were to break, it could definitely go over to the side of Vietnam.
Oh, definitely. Like, especially with the halfway point, and them see each other scores, and those might set in a little bit. So you see Mr. Throne finding another break right before the Kia section.
And yet another miss from Mr. Throne.
Nope. The Vietnamese players just need to hold on strong.
Nayeon is gonna miss. Inya misses. And Chino is currently holding. Cat mid also misses.
The US is falling.
Yep.
On the Fremont pick, it's going over to the side of Vietnam as they hold on strong. Jerry Jumper recovers from his earlier hiccup.
Jade does miss again. But Chino is currently holding on strong with that Hard Rock FC. And Naruto also refuses to break on the normal. Also Tori is doing his best for the United States on the hidden. But it's not gonna be enough against the 2 FCs coming in from Vietnam and that strong.
Unfortunately, Chino dropping right at the end. But
Naruto also breaks. Is there enough time for Tori? I don't think.
I don't think there is enough. India did find another miss. And Chon, I don't know what the hell
if Jerry Jumbo missed, there could be an opportunity, maybe? Nah.
No. It's 200k. I don't think they're gonna.
I
don't think it's gonna matter much. So it is a secure point for Vietnam here. Rather close, bit too close for comfort.
But it is not their protect. They just need to win.
Not. It was looking a little bit tight near the end there, especially with a lot of
I think it was looking dicey, especially towards the beginning. Because with Joy breaking a lot at the beginning of the map, just gave the opportunity for the US to run away with the lead. But then Mr. Throne started breaking, and everyone on the US started breaking. And the rest of Vietnam just held.
Misses. We are not swept indeed.
They're indeed not swept.
You know what? I think there is a lot of like opportune moments for Vietnam to clearly win over the US on some maps. So Primo 1 is obviously gonna be the first stepping stone for them, hopefully, leading into the other picks. So we're gonna see the second map pick from the US. What's it gonna be? We have no clue because number 5 is out of the way. So it's one problematic map. You could go for a number 3 pick, which they did have a slight advantage over on Vietnam back during the qualifiers. I'm not entirely sure about the other matches, but I think it should be a rather comfortable map for them. Okay. Hard Rock 2. Alright, sure.
Interesting pick to make after banning Hard Rock 3 and your opponent protecting Hard Rock 1. But I'm just not gonna try to predict any picks in this match, because nothing seems to make too much sense compared to what I know of these players, so whatever. Definitely Chino is gonna be staying in for Vietnam. We see Soranthe coming in for the United States. This is a very slider heavy
okay.
Yeah, very big sliders. At a pretty high CS, and then you have a lot of I think those are like 1/3 jumps. So yeah, very fast small jumps.
Well, hopefully we'll be seeing a close matchup in the Hard Rock 2. We obviously didn't see the full state of the United States HR prowess earlier in the Fremont map, so their full Hard Rock roster is in the lobby.
We do have Inokaya Kane coming in over Naruto.
There's a new one.
Yep. Inokaya Kane, I think, is just generally a newer tournament player. From what I've seen though, from their from what I've seen of him, he's like a fairly strong newcomer. Like one of those random new spawns that are just really good at the game for no good reason.
Oh, of course. We have way too many of those in 6WC for. I'm surprised to see Jerry in this map. I never took him for Hard Rock player.
I think he's just an all-rounder.
I don't know, I did go up against him in like SCT, he didn't seem much of a hard rock player.
I mean, I don't think
So
it's his best skill set, and this is something I wanted to bring up, that Vietnam does generally have at least one fill player.
I mean, I guess Jerry Jumbo is just the unlucky fella. India will be finding a very early miss.
Yep.
Cat followed by Catmate, and Joy will be trading off, but there will be 2 FCs down for the United States.
Yeah. Very early into the map. This is not one of those
Oh,
maps you
Jerry.
expect people to have say. Jerry is gonna miss.
Chino!
Chino is gonna miss. That is not the player you want missing. Inoka Yakane gonna hold on to his FC though. And there is now 2 FCs to 1 for the United States, and a really nice combo from Inia. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
Not that nice of a combo from Inia anymore.
of course not, but obviously these slider aim, these sliders and the segregated odd patterns are catching a few players off. India not having the best of times here, constantly breaking, but Vietnam is picking up from where they left off earlier.
Inoka Yakane is gonna go
Yakane.
down. And that is the last FC for the United States. The only one Uncertainty still holding on to their FCs. Jay has recovered really nicely as well, and Chino. So
Yeah, I think there's...
they're
Okay,
not
never
out
mind.
of the map.
I was about to say that there is ample room for Vietnam to come back here, but Jerry did find a little miss earlier, followed by Sovereignty trading one of the FCs left for the United States. Chino dropping the
Chino.
supporting combo.
And
It's all-
Inia has
it's all on the
recovered.
W, man.
There is no longer any combo in Vietnam aside from Inoka Yakane with 186. Much lower than any of the supporting combos on the United States.
Yeah, W-Man is quite the juggernaut in this map. Holding on the last remaining FC for the US as Vietnam struggles to pick themselves up again.
Will this be an
Seems
FC from W-Man? I am never saying anyone's FCing this map before it actually ends again. Okay, W-Man does manage to close out the FC.
Yeah.
I believe that
Even
that is gonna be the first FC we've seen in this map on this round.
probably. I mean, it's a rather hard map, so I think US strategy is kind of like going for the more skill cappy maps. Maybe I'm wrong. Might be talking on my ass here. But Vietnam will have the chance to get back at them with a point of their own. We'll
Yep.
see what they go with.
I have no idea what you will pick here as Vietnam. You likely don't want to pick Hard Rock 1, because, yeah,
Oh,
that
no, of
pick
course not.
is, I think, much safer than other picks for Vietnam.
I think
I think
Hard Rock
something
1
like
might be the
DT1
deal
might
breaker.
work for them, maybe.
Maybe they want to look into more of the speedier maps. Like DT is open, and they do seem to have a pretty comfortable DT roster. I hope they have a comfortable DT roster. Or at least something a little bit more tapping oriented. We do see a lot of those maps on the board. Number 4 is there.
Yeah, number 4 is
there's-
definitely there.
There's a lot of room.
Yeah, picking into a team like the United States is hard, because, as I've said like 20 times this much, they have no weaknesses. You just have to pick whatever
Yeah.
you're good at. But it's kind of hard
And,
gauging
yeah.
what you're actually good at sometimes.
I think
They're gonna go
it's
for
also
number 4 though.
dependent- It's also dependent like on the players themselves.
Yeah,
But we'll finally see Chino switching out for the Nomad 4 pick. He'll be getting a new Vietnam 4th. Hatsune
Okay.
Miku tech indeed.
yep, this song is kind of growing on me. I didn't like it at all initially. But
I'm not sure what this song is. I don't think I heard it before.
I mean, I've heard it in all of the 3 streams before too.
Oh, it's a Koguma's against difficulty. Okay, this will be interesting.
Yeah, Koguma. Actually, this mapper and this GDR, like, I've seen them together a lot, and every time I see them, it's because I'm searching for a tech map, and I stumble upon Hatsune Miku
Yeah.
tech maps.
Like I feel like if this is a Koguma guess difficulty, yeah, presumably there's gonna be some crazy like slide attack. Because I know
Yep.
Koguma's quite well known for that.
Yeah, that's kind of what you expect, especially hearing this song.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's still not 100% something I enjoy, but I can appreciate this song a little bit better than when I started it. Yeah, when the round started.
Yeah. We'll be starting the map. Oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that intro by Naruto? I saw his cursor flick across the screen. I feel I'm very comfortable so far. We will be seeing shortly into the map. This is a rather long map as well. I'd like to point out it's 4 minutes. This is a very interesting deck map. A very linear tech map, I would like to add. It's not what I was expecting when I was seeing this map. Inukai Akane will be the first one to drop for Vietnam. Right at the break as well. Right at the break section.
I think the hardest parts of this map are these KIs, which get pretty crazy with slider tech, and then towards the end there is a build up before the last KI, which gets pretty done with the finger control and reading.
Yep.
This is where you're gonna see a lot of breaks though, and Joy is gonna be one of those victims. Inukai Akane broke earlier, I didn't quite see that.
Not looking too hot for Vietnam right now. Jerry Jumbo. Never mind. I'm so sorry.
Because Naruto the only combo remaining for Vietnam, meanwhile everyone on the United States holding onto a combo of their own. Mr. Throne did break early into the map, but has since recovered and has a higher combo than anyone on Vietnam aside from Naruto.
Yeah. See a few unfortunate victims being caught up by this slider aim. Here, a lot of very linear aim control slider patterns.
Yep.
And US will be pulling out of that unscathed.
That's not where you wanna break, Mr. Naruto.
Oh no, it's definitely not.
Yeah.
The Vietnamese roster is slightly falling apart here. I'm not sure. It might be the nerves actually.
Yeah, because Naruto didn't even break on like the weird aim control part. He just broke on one of the random small jumps.
GG says Jerry Jumbo. Yeah, like I noticed, a lot of these players being caught up by like 1-star patterns, but it is what it is. Inukai dropping the supporting combo.
And
Might
Joy
very well
also
be Jova
breaking.
for Vietnam.
Yeah, I think this map might just be Jova for Vietnam. Just
Yeah.
GG go next.
GG go next. It is that kind of situation right now.
Yeah.
Because we do see like a 3-way FC from the Southern United States. Not quite the map. Not quite the map that you see them popping off on, but in the like the of places, they do find the glimmer of hope. But Man will drop the FC. No FC for him, but the score is way too far ahead. It's inching closer to 3 million at this point. So you see a lot of the United States players running away with relatively high scores. Valiant effort by Vietnam, but a lot of very unlucky breaks on the way. As this map comes to a close. And it will be a 3-1 lead for the side of United States. we'll be getting to the second ban phase, and it will be on the United States to ban. Maybe looking towards more of those tapping speedy heavy maps, something
Yep.
in the DT pool, or could potentially get out the free mod too as well.
I'd say DT Watt is probably the best ban for the US. Or maybe Free Mod 2.
Probably. I think free mod 2 won't be a smarter ban. The
Because,
thing about DT1 is kind of like a very gamble pick. But it's a
yeah,
consistency map.
a short map with very. A short mechanics map that isn't especially hard is definitely a gamble pick, and I think the US just wants more secure stuff in general.
Yep.
So I think DT1 is a good ban. I think Free Mod 2 is also just a little bit of a question mark for the United States in the situation, because there is a reason Vietnam protected that Hard Rock 1. They're gonna go for DT3 though, a map I have yet to see in much.
Yeah, but it is gonna be. I forgot what I would say. Oh, they banned the Mr. Beast in Ohio map. It's over.
True.
True. Brainrot is. The Brainrot police is here. Oh my god. You see the ban coming out from Vietnam.
Would you believe
I
me if
think
I
it's gonna
told you
be.
that I've never watched a single Mr. Beast video?
Sorry, what?
I have never watched a single Mr. Beast video.
You know what? It's probably good for your mental health. I wouldn't recommend it either.
Damn.
I did watch like one Mr. Beast video for like 5 minutes and I wanted to end myself, so I think
Oh.
that's probably for the better.
I just legit, I only heard about him like when I started interacting with the Osu community.
The
I
last
don't know.
place that you I think that's the unlikeliest of places where you hear about Mr. Beast, but Vietnam really taking the time to think about a ban here. Maybe look into the number 3 ban. They did fall short, I think, in the qualifiers. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, but hit them one ban. Okay. Maybe, you know what? Respectable. It is a 2U map, so it's gonna be a lot of alt. So I think that's one of the more riskier picks out of the pool. And
I think
United States would be the next one to pick.
I think Vietnam just doesn't really want to play hidden against the US.
Or Fire
Because
Red.
I think they have much less of a hidden roster than they do for any other mod. They do have Fire Red, they do have Jari Jumbo. But aside from that, I don't think they have any other hidden mains. And they have a few players that are just straight up weak at hidden.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. I don't actually know.
I think hidden 3, they just hope that Fire Red and Jari Jumbo can carry. Meanwhile, hidden 1 is Well, it is it is currently midnight in Vietnam.
It is. So there might be a little bit schedule gap, but we'll see.
Yep.
Another point for the United States. Rather close, I'd say. Vietnam had a lot of points that they could have won back the score, but unfortunate misses on the later parts of the map did drive home the point for the US. So not not quite what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe this. And Chino delivering these absolute one-liners.
Yeah. Does he have one of
I
those for
what
every potential pick they have?
I kind of feel like Vietnam is just like an anime cast at this point. What is going on? Like Jerry Jumbo's like the main character. Angel Chino is the guy who's
It's the
just
it's just the goofy
he's
best friend.
he's the comedic relief.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But as much of a comedic relief he might be, he's also fucking OP when it comes to hard rock consistency.
Yeah, he's like it's like a fantasy world. Okay, picture this in your mind. It's a fantasy anime,
Yeah.
right? You have Jerry Jumbo as the main character. You have Chino, who is that like side character, like comedic literally side character, who's like super OP with that one spell. Is that Megumin, right? from
Yeah,
Konosuba, be like that really
yeah.
goofy explosion spell. Uh, we love it. We love Chino.
Yep.
Anyway, Hero One pick. Oh my god, Jerry Jumbo, please stop yapping. You're not helping your case right now, buddy. We could see Vietnam winning another point for themselves. Hopefully not in this line on the loss, but
Yep.
we will see. Vietnam really has to lock in if they want to cover up the score gap that they have.
I am confused, actually. I didn't notice this
But
until literally right now, but Gino is not playing Hard Rock 1.
yeah, I don't know why. What's up with that? Yeah, what is going on? I thought Chino would be in for this kind of map, but
This is the kind of map I expect. What the fuck just happened to Jerry?
Jerry just decided to unplug the tablet.
Ah, yes. He just unplugged
I
and
don't.
replugged his tablet mid-map.
Oh yeah, of course. I think this is strategy here, right?
No,
Oh,
this is
apparently
Yosei Takeoff,
Chino
what the fuck?
Chino coming in with the explanation in chat. It says that he rather not do hard rock game.
Okay, but like last time I played against him, he 99% FC'd the Hard Rock game map. So,
Maybe he's just being humble. I think he's just being humble as
yeah.
Jerry finds a couple of very unfortunate misses. Could have been the point where Chino. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. It's that pick, not mine.
Yeah,
But US is still running away for a fall away.
true
Vietnam
AFC
trying to
from
make their
Vietnam,
pass.
it's not bad at all. It's a really nice score
it's
from
not-
Vietnam right now. But a 4-way from the US is gonna keep them on the lead.
Yeah, the US really has to kind of collapse mid-map in order for Vietnam to have a chance at clawing back the score here.
I mean, I think there's two breaks, honestly. Like, two random players from the
Oh.
US break, and Research is gonna be one of those random players.
Yeah, a little bit of it's a glimmer of hope for Vietnam here.
Not,
We get into the second KI.
yep, not who you want to breaking on the side of Vietnam. Joy breaks. Now you have Hoshino and Inu. Now
Oh,
you have
okay.
Hoshino, the
Inu
only
guy.
combo remaining for Vietnam.
Not looking too great for Vietnam here. Stay
Yeah,
slowly but surely collapse on the hard rock 1 protect.
Jerry
Yikes.
has recovered a little bit.
Yeah,
But
but not quite enough to stand up to the three-way FC from the side of the US,
yeah, that's kinda the issue.
which is a very big issue, I might add.
Yep,
Like,
Research is also recovering, which is not helping Vietnam at all. And the accuracy as well is just higher on the side of the US. We're going into the last KI of the map and... Okay, yeah, it's
and
over.
that'll be the last FC down for Vietnam.
Yeah, and Jerry also breaks. It's 100% over. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
I love Yosei Teikoku.
is this an anime opening?
I don't
don't actually
think it is. I have no idea. I just like the band.
Okay, let me just search it up real quick.
I don't think this is an anime opening. Okay, it is from something. No.
Oh, is this I think it's from a visual novel.
Oh,
Yeah, it's from a visual novel called Super Heroine Chronicle. Alright, let's see this real quick.
okay. Wait, why does it not show up on? Why does it not show up on VNDV?
Does it not?
It does
Oh,
not.
it's actually over. Shit. But it's a PS3 game. I'm not sure if it's actually a visual novel.
Oh, it might just be a.
But I think it's just like an RPG game.
Huh. Wait,
I
no,
don't
it's.
I don't
Wait,
fi-
is it by Alice Soft. When I searched the Japanese title on internet, it
No,
just
it's
wait.
published by Bandai Namco, so
Oh, what? Wait, what?
yeah, it's apparently a crossover tactical role-playing game and not a visual novel, so
Okay, yeah, but
quite a
like the first thing that comes up when I search the source on the internet is someone talking about it and Alice Soft. And Alice Soft collabing with Bandai Namco is just not
I don't
something
think
I
that's
would
a thing that'll
expect.
happen.
Yeah,
I think, I mean, honestly, Alice is probably the funnest thing you want to collab with,
yeah.
considering their
Considering
oh,
their products, yeah.
yeah, not the
I mean, I guess it's
not the
better than
best.
collabing with Clock Up,
I guess so.
but still. Okay, we have DC2 pick
We
from
will
the
see.
United States. It's looking to close out this match.
I think it's by far the most skill cappy map in this whole pool.
I'd say mechanically, yes.
Yeah, like from what I saw earlier during the Malaysia Japan match, it's quite a lot of finger control.
Yeah, i- it's it, it's fairly stamina draining as well. Like this, cause that's kind of how finger control works, and you need some reading. It's just finger control is such a skill set.
It is indeed the skill set of all time.
Yes. Okay. Is it the redemption arc from Jerry Jumbo?
It might be, or it could be very well the final episode for him. We'll see.
We will see indeed.
And we obviously have a complete no-show from Fire Red up to this point.
Yeah, not sure what's up with that. Okay, okay, never mind. It's not the map is not the redemption arc for Jerry Jumbo regardless, apparently.
Oh, okay. We're having a filler episode. God bless. This could very well be the final episode filler, as Sherry Jumbo takes his leave from TT2.
Yep. We see and Mindel Chino coming in for the CT2.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to be fair, Chino is fairly good at this kind of map.
Yeah. Naruto struggling quite a little bit at the start here. Finding a lot of egg drops. Sleepy. Sleepy. Really. Isn't it like afternoon for America right now?
Yeah, but if they were playing other matches, then they probably woke up early. Also, it might just be early for Cutmade. They do have like -7 and -8, so it will be like
Probably. But
yeah,
Chino
it's maybe
enjoy
like 9
fighting
AM.
back-to-back breaks here. On
Yep,
these
Mr. Throne is
very-
very on the US side.
very demanding patterns here. Mr. Throne will be the one on the United States to drop. Coming down to the 1/3 all the way. Quite a lot of finger control going on here. A lot of stamina drain. Really getting these players. Well, at least I hope so. Someone's bound to be tired midway.
Yeah, and it seems like it's gonna be Nokaya Kane, unfortunately.
Getting caught off guard by the buzz pattern there. It'll be 3 FCs now for Vietnam. Going with the supporting combo. Chino breaking a little bit earlier. Naruto with the only FC left.
Meanwhile, on the side of the US, we have 3 assists from Dolium, Cutmade, and Rosatori.
I mean, fair enough. It is a... Well, at least I take them for a very mechanically well-rounded roster, so makes sense. Rosatori will be breaking. Right at the 3-quarter mark. Slider break. And we will see a little bit of a neck drop from a few of these players. So of course, getting a little bit tired in fingers.
Yep,
W Man
Man is gonna be
dropping.
the first one to break. Actually, no, that was a story, never mind. Got made though. Might be a sleepy, but still manages to close out
Definitely.
PFC.
This is definitely the caffeine map.
Yeah.
Walking away the only FC, I think. Or did Naruto FC? I can't. Oh yeah, he did FC, sorry. Two FCs. Naruto
Yep,
and Cat
one
made,
for
but
each team.
obviously,
Actually, higher accuracies on the side of Vietnam compared to the Oluman at least. Or never mind. Inukai kinda just had a zero miss. Huh.
yeah, I think it's just a unlucky all round. Of
Yeah,
course, Vietnam had a lot of moments that they could bring back the score.
they just broke
It's just really
immediately as
unlucky.
soon as the score went to their side, unfortunately.
Yep. So we will be seeing Vietnam sadly dropping down to the losers bracket, going up against Japan. I think. Yeah, they're going up against Japan
Yep.
in the quarterfinal matchup, and United States will be up against China.
Nope.
Wow.
The United States will be against Peru. What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Did Peruvian? I'm fucking tripping. I'm sorry. They are up against Peru, so there will be no scheduling hell in that department.
Yep. Also, fun fact: this will be the second match in a row that Peru is one seed away from the other team. I think, like from their opponents. I think Peru is still 6. The US is still 6.
Peru C7.
Oh, still very close
Yeah.
matchup, I guess. Oh yeah, China is still 6.
Yeah, but China. Oh my god, what a losers bracket run this is.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Canada,
Canada versus
Russia?
Russia is insane.
I'm gonna be real. I wasn't expecting Canada or Russia to be dropping down this early.
I I think looking at the matchups, Russia I could have expected. Canada was much
fair
more
enough.
of an upset for me.
Yeah, that was like a massive upset. What the hell? C14 beating T3 and
Yeah.
having to possibly walk away from the tournament in round of 16 is quarterfinals is quite tragic.
Yeah.
And of
This
course, it will
this
be
part of
giving.
the losers bracket is shaping up to be incredibly interesting. Not gonna say that this part isn't interesting, but this side of the
I mean,
losers
of course,
bracket is just insane.
like
Like the
the
higher
upper
side.
bracket, I think is the upper half of the losers bracket is gonna be quite a quite an interesting competition between these teams here.
Yeah, I'd say almost.
And I
I'd
think
say the same for the higher side of the of the winners bracket actually. Like you have the United Kingdom, you have Brazil, you have Singapore, and you have Canada who were beaten by Argentina. So like these 4 teams are just insane as well.
yeah, I don't know what's up with Argentina. Are they having like a Pakistan Indonesia moment, or is this like actually deceiving?
No, they're just really good. They didn't even get
Oh,
that battle
really?
facade, I think. But yeah, especially in lower SR, they have a lot of like really experienced players, and then they have Abure to cover up the like higher skill cup stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Regardless,
Like we're
though,
kind of inching.
yeah.
Sorry.
Regardless, though, congratulations to the United States for winning. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Sedai for commentating with me. Thank you Rennie Avili
Yep.
for refing the match. Let me just go and make sure. Okay, no. Thank you Christria. Sorry for roughing the match. And we'll see you on our next match at 18:30 UTC between the United Kingdom
Which-
and Brazil. That is gonna be a winners bracket match. Thank you
And
everyone
I
for
will be there
watching,
for it.
and we'll be seeing you next time.
Yep.